In 2026, I'm definitely seeing a real individuality in interior design. We did a project in St. Petersburg, Florida that I think is a really great example of exactly what I'm talking about here that I see trending moving forward. Hi AHJ, I am Heather French from French & French Interiors here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm the principal designer and owner of French & French. We are a husband and wife team and also a team of 9. We love pattern and color. We have a sophisticated bend to our designs. Love making a really cozy, beautiful, authentic space. In 2026, I'm definitely seeing a real individuality in interior design. We're really telling a story through the layering that we do in our clients' homes. It's about how they live and how they want to present themselves in their house. A lot of that is through different types of patterns and colors and, providing a place for people to play games and talk and, different lived-in experiences. We did a project in St. Petersburg, Florida that I think is a really great example of exactly what I'm talking about here that I see trending moving forward. And these clients are from France and Chicago, and they're a married couple, they're doctors, and they really wanted a really layered, beautiful home. They wanted it to be representative of Florida, but in a kind of more European way. In fact, the example that they used was pirates. Like an old pirate ship. Lots of wood, lots of darker tones, really playing with that. So what we did in this scenario was instead of really using a lot of dark woods, we actually used lighter toned woods, but really layered the millwork in a way that had a lot of depth and took a really cookie cutter white drywall box and made it into something really quite beautiful. So one of the things that I really love about this house is the type of color that we used. We used a lot of like navies and muddy yellows and greens, light blues. And in the main room, we did this really beautiful yellow wallpaper on the ceiling and then layered more jewel tones in the upholstery in the living room, which is open to the kitchen. And also in the kitchen, we did this really beautiful lacquered green inset in the cabinetry, which is really unique and interesting. The way that we layered color in there becomes sophisticated because of the type of patterning that we used. I think that the way that layers in is the key to a sophisticated project. This project was a little bit interesting in the fact that we did a really large scale check on the floor, so that was kind of the large scale pattern that we used. And then as we kind of went up onto the walls and onto the ceiling, we did medium and smaller scale patterns that make your eye really kind of flow throughout the space. I think a lot of people that come across our images really think that we're maximalist, and we absolutely are. But I think that kind of what goes untalked about is the amount of restraint that goes into creating a curated maximalist space. For us, it's not about throwing everything into a project because we like it. There's a lot of thought, and we're very, very particular about how we layer color, how we layer pattern, and how that comes across in the final product. When there's something that you're really depending on in a project and that can get thrown off, it can change the entire room. So it's very strategic how we go about layering and designing a project. So I really love how this project came together and really told the story of the clients. I think it's a great example of how we see homes moving forward. We're not in the phase of gray and beige and whites and glass. We're in the phase of layered and storytelling and pattern and color and really creating a nest that is comfortable and very, very you. But we're really looking forward to creating more homes like this, and we're really honored and thrilled that clients are coming to us wanting this type of perspective. This project was such a joy to work on, and we're so honored to be able to share these types of projects with everybody out there. Thank you so much to AHJ, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. You can follow us at French & French Interiors on Instagram or our website, frenchandfrenchinteriors.com.